Hello and welcome to Animal Life on ARCN TV. I am Fatima Suleiman. Today, our focus is on the world of cattle, exploring their different breeds and their unique reproductive stages.
In everyday speech, the word cow is often used to refer to any adult bovine animal, regardless of its sex or age. However, in more precise usage, the term cow is reserved for matured female cattle. There are many different words to describe cow at various stages of their life. A calf is a baby cow, and a heifer is a female cow that has not yet had any offspring. Once a heifer gives birth to her first calf, she becomes a cow. A male adult cow is called a bull. Castration is a common practice for male cattle as it helps to reduce aggression and makes them more manageable. Young neutered male raised for beef are called steers, while neutered adult males that are used for draft works are called oxen. A group of cows or cattle is called a herd. In the English language, cow can refer to a female bovine or to all domestic bovines, since there is no gender-neutral term for a single bovine. So, cow is used as both a singular and plural term. Cows are members of the order Artiodactyl, a diverse group of even-toed hoofed mammals. Cows have two-toed hoofs that are derived from the middle two digits of their feet. Cows belongs to the family of Bovidae, which includes sheep, goats, and antelopes. Within Bovidae, cows belongs to the subfamily of Bovinae. The size and weight of cows varies a lot. Depending on the breed, the largest adult bulls can weigh up to 2,000 kilograms, while the smallest adult cow can weigh as little as 400 kilograms. Both male and female cows have horns, which can range from very small to enormous depending on the breed. Some breeds are genetically pooled, and many other cows may be dehorned at young age or to make them easier to transport and safer to walk around. Cows are renowned for their large milk-producing glands known as udders, which possesses 4 teeth. Cows have a variety of adaptations for grazing on tough, fibrous vegetation. They have broad mouths and strong jaw muscles, and they lack upper incisors and canine. Instead, they have a gummy pad in front of their mouth to help them pull up grass. Their molars have ridges that run in a circulation patterns. So, cows must chew their food in a circular motion to grind it down. Cows have a specialized digestive system that breaks down tough plant fibers. Their 4-chambered stomach allows bacteria to ferment food in the first chamber, called the rumen. After the food has been fermented, cows regurgitate it, rechew it, and then swallow it again. This process continues until the food is ready to pass onto the other 3 stomach chambers, where further digestion occurs. As cows chew their cud, they sort their digester and absorb the nutrients. Chewing the cud also saves them from having to spend a lot of time chewing their food when they eat, which could make them vulnerable to predators. Instead, they eat large amounts of grass quickly, then digest it in their rumen later on.
Let's go on a quick break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. and it's still the program Animal Life on ARCN TV.
We have different types and breeds of cattle. Let's look at some of them. There are many different breeds of cattle, each with their own unique characteristics. These breeds are classified according to the purpose they serve on the farm, such as beef, dairy, or dual purpose, as well as their body type and ancestries. Some of the most popular cattle breeds include Angus, Hereford, Holstein, and Brahman. Beef cattle, such as the Angus, have deep, wide bodies that are well suited to carry lots of meat. This is called a blocky formation. They are also able to convert a large amount of easily available feed, like grass, into muscle. Beef cattle are ideally suited to warm climates where they can take advantage of plenty of green grass. Dairy cattle, like Holsteins, are bred for their excellent milk-producing qualities. They have a docile temperature, well-developed odors with wide, deep teeth, and overall wedge-shaped bodies with a narrow shoulder, deep belly, and broad hindquarters. All of these traits make them ideal for producing milk on large dairy farms. Dual-purpose cattle, like Herefords, have bodies that are somewhere between beef and dairy cattle. They are usually medium-sized and can be raised for either milk or meat. They have placid temperatures and are bred to produce a moderate amount of milk and meat. Draft cattle, like Brahms, are long and lean and are bred to be very strong. They are quiet-natured and can be easily trained to work on farms. Draft cattle are best suited for use on light-duty farms as they are agile and can be easily moved through tight spaces. Take 2. They are known for being hardy and thrifty, which makes them a popular choice for farmers in Africa. Cattle breeds can be divided into 2 categories based on their ancestry: indigenous breeds and exotic breeds. Indigenous breeds are descended from animals that have always lived in a particular region. Exotic breeds are descended from animals that were brought to a region from somewhere. Indigenous cattle breeds are adapted to the local environment, while exotic breeds often require special care to thrive. The white Fulani cattle are a range type, meaning they graze over large areas of grassland. They have long, curved horns that point outwards and upwards. Their coats are usually white with black points, but the color can vary from white to brown or run black. These cattle are well adapted to the environment of their native region and require minimal care and management to thrive. It is the most numerous and widely distributed in Nigeria. They are big animals averaging 129.5 centimeter and weight about 340 kg for premature cow and 525 kg for premature bull. The white Fulani cattle have long legs, making them well suited to walking long distances. They have a large developed hump and a well attached udder, making them ideal for both beef and dairy production. They can live up to 10 years and have an average milk yield of 890 kg in 252 days. The average butter fat test for this milk is 5.5%. Their high milk yield and excellent butter fat content make them an excellent choice for dairy farming. The red Bororo cattle are found in the northeastern regions of Nigeria, where they are well suited to the dry climate and low rainfall. They are a slim-bodied breed with long legs and a narrow body. They are not a good dairy breed, but they have other desirable qualities. They can weigh up to 480 kg at maturity, making them a useful option for beef farming. This breed is best suited to dry, open environments. The Gudali cattle are native to the northern regions of Nigeria, where they are adapted to drier climates. They are less resistant to trypanosomiasis than the white Fulani. but they can be successfully raised in drier regions. The Gudali have a fleshy and compact body with a well-developed hump and a large dual lap. While they are primarily known as a beef breed, they can also be used for direct reproduction if properly fed and cared for. The Ndama cattle are a specialized beef breed native to Guinea, Sierra Leone, and Senegal. They have also been introduced to Nigeria and Ghana. They are humpless with a compact body on short legs and a broad back. The Ndama have little or no dewlap and small shanks. Their coloration is typically brown. They are well suited for hot and humid climates and are generally resistant to tropical diseases. These cattle are known for their early maturity and strong resistance to tropical diseases, but they are poor milk producers. They have nervous and aggressive temperaments, and they are easily provoked. Their disease resistance and ability to thrive in hot and humid environments have made them a popular breed for cattle farming in Sesefly endemic areas. The Muturu cattle are a dwarf shorthorn breed found in West Africa. They have a range of colors from dark brown to black, sometimes with white markings. They have a fleshy body and fine bones with a small head and no hump. They are highly resistant to trypanosomiasis and reach maturity at around 3 to 4 years old, reaching a body weight of 203 kg. They are low milk producers but are adapted to living in rainforest areas. The Keteku cattle are found in Dahomey and Ilorin and are thought to be a cross between the Ndama and Muturu breeds. They are similar in size in the Ndama, with a basic white color and blackish gray and brown spots. They have very small horns, small dewlaps, and small or no hump. They are a hardy breed adapted to life in the tropics. The Kuri or Lake Chad cattle breed is large and coarse. They are found in countries around Lake Chad, including Chad and northern Nigeria. They are excellent swimmers and are some of the largest cattle in West Africa. They have a strong, powerful body that is adapted to the hot, dry climate of the region. In addition to the various indigenous cattle breeds found in West Africa, there are also a number of exotic breeds that have been introduced to the region. These include the Brown Swiss, Jersey, and Frisian breeds, among others. The exotic breeds are generally larger and heavier than the indigenous breeds, and they have been bred for specific purposes, such as high milk production or beef quality. The Frisian cattle breed is a dairy breed that originally came from the Netherlands. It has been successfully introduced to West Africa because it is resistant to trypanosomiasis, a disease that can affect cattle. It has also been used to crossbreed with native cattle, which has helped to improve the milk production of the native breeds. Although the Frisian breed is resistant to trypanosomiasis, the high temperatures of the tropics limit its productivity. One option to improve productivity is to import semen and use artificial insemination. Mature Frisian cows weigh about 550 kg, while bulls can weigh up to 900 kg. The Brown Swiss cattle breed has a solid brown color that can range from light to dark. Mature cows weigh a minimum of 636 kg, while bulls can weigh up to 909 kg. Heifer calves have an average birth weight of 42.3 kg, and a bull calves weigh about 46 kg at birth. The average gestation length for a brown Swiss cow is 290 days. Ayrshire cattle are usually light to deep cherry red in color, with some variations in shade and white markings. Mature cows typically weigh 545 kg, while bulls weigh about 841 kg. Heifer calves are born at an average weight of 32.5 kg, while bull calves weigh about 35.5 kg. The average gestation period for this breed is 280 days. The Angus cattle breed originated in 1860. The distinctive black coat of the Angus is smooth and the breed is known for being polled or naturally hornless. Angus cattle are heavily muscled and produce a high quality carcass. They have a high dressing percentage, meaning a large percentage of their live weight is made up of meat. Angus bulls are commonly used to crossbreed with other cattle to improve meat production. The Brahma cattle originated in India and were brought to other parts of the world, including the United States, Latin America, and Australia. They are well adapted to hot climates and sparse vegetation, and they also exhibit good resistance to pests and worms. In these regions, they are often used for crossbreeding to produce animals that are well suited to tropical and subtropical environments with strong hybrid vigor. The Brahma is a good beef animal and generally has a good temperature. However, they can become wild if not handled regularly and carefully. This breed has a long and productive life and they are resistant to pests such as ticks, biting flies, and mosquitoes. Brahma cattle do not respond well to artificial insemination and are typically bred naturally. Their coat color is usually a bright red, but it can also be black. The hump is prominent in males and less so in females. Both male and female Brahma cattle have large dewlaps. The Carolise cattle are native to France and are well known for their beef, which has a good flavor and well marbled meat. Their coats are typically white or gray, and they have a large hump body type. They are known for their size and the rapid rate at which they gain weight. Charolais cattle are a popular choice for beef production in many countries around the world. The Hereford cattle originated in England, specifically in the country of Hereford. They are easily recognizable for their white faces, which also appear on their underlines, flanks, breasts, and below their knees and hocks. They are a large breed of cattle with a rectangular body shape. One of the Hereford's most notable traits is its ability to forage and thrive in a wide range of conditions. For this reason, they are popular on farms all over the world. Let's look at the reproduction cycle of cattle and its stages. Cattle are pregnant for an average of 283 days or about 9 to 10 months. Some breeds like the Braham can have a large gestation period of up to 11 months. Cattle typically cycle into heat and become pregnant every 12 to 14 months. However, this can vary depending on the individual animal breed and health. Just like humans, cows are pregnant for 9 months. As cows near the end of their pregnancy, they may appear larger than normal. This is because they are carrying not only a growing calf but also a rumen that can hold up to 50 gallons of gases, nutrients, and liquids. The weight of the calf can range from 60 to 100 pounds, and as it grows, the cows have less and less space to move around. So, near the end of pregnancy, cows often take their time when standing or lying down as they are more comfortable moving slowly. The gestation period for cows is about 38 to 41 weeks, and most cows will give birth within that range. After giving birth, cows typically become more consistent with the timing of future births. For instance, if a cow gives birth at 39 weeks 1 year, she is likely to give birth to 39 weeks the next. To get cows pregnant, artificial insemination is often used, but natural breeding with a bull is also common. After giving birth, the length of the baby blues period, the time during which the cow's reproductive system returns to normal, varies depending on factors such as the time of the year, the individual cow's body condition, and the difficulty of the calving process. Typically, cows that calve in poor body conditions have longer baby blues period. In addition, first calf cows or cows that are calving for the first time usually have longer baby blues periods than cows that have calved before. Therefore, baby blues interims for meat cows are somewhere in between the range of 50 to 60 days, whereas first half cows will be somewhere around 10 days longer. When it comes to breeding process, if dairy animals, ranchers must know that it requires a specific set of rules. It is essential to know to what extent your cows are pregnant. This will enable a rancher to adopt all safety measures and plan accordingly so that the cows can give birth in suitable and risk-free conditions. In dairy cattle, pregnancy typically lasts about 9 months or 38 to 44 weeks. After a cow gives birth, the gestation period remains the same for any future pregnancies. This helps dairy producers know when to expect cows to calve so they can prepare accordingly and ensure that the animals have everything they need for a safe and healthy birthing process. Knowing the gestation period also helps dairy producers plan their milking schedules and manage their herds efficiently. To achieve more predictable pregnancy timing, cattle producers often use artificial insemination. However, sometimes artificial insemination is not successful and the cow does not become pregnant. In these cases, producers may use a clean-up bull, which is a bull that is brought in to breed cows that did not become pregnant with artificial insemination. This helps ensure that all cows in their herd are bred and can become pregnant. After introducing the clean-up bull to the herd, producers wait about a month to check if all the cows have become pregnant. By knowing the expected calving date for each cow, producers can determine which cows were successfully bred with artificial insemination and which were bred by the clean-up bull. Cows bred by artificial insemination usually have shorter gestation periods and give birth earlier than cows bred by the clean-up bull. Knowing the stages of pregnancy in cows can help producers ensure the safety and well-being of their animals. There are 3 stages of pregnancy in cows: early, mid, and late. The length of each stage can vary based on the number of calves, the cow's gender, and the first stage of pregnancy is the most crucial, with the first 21 days being the most vulnerable period for a cow. During this time, there is a high risk of premature birth. However, after 42 days, this risk decreases significantly. During this stage, breeders should carefully monitor the cows to determine their estimated date of calving. By keeping track of the pregnancy process, breeders can take the necessary steps to ensure the health and safety of the cow and her calves. The second stage of pregnancy, which lasts from the 5th to the 7th month, is critical for the development of the calf. During this stage, it is important to ensure that the cow receives adequate nutrition and supplementation to support their health and the health of her calf. Without proper nutrition, there is an increased risk of complication such as difficult labor, birth defects, or the birth of an unhealthy calf. During the third stage of pregnancy, which lasts from the 7 to 9 months, the growth and development of the calf intensifies. This is a crucial time for the cow's health and the health of her calf. As the birth date approaches, the cow's nutrients and supplement requirements increase to ensure that the calf develops properly. It is estimated that 70% of an embryo's development occurs during this stage. A veterinarian can usually determine if a cow is pregnant. Physical exam and feeling for a bulging or enlarged uterus. This can be done as early as 8 to 10 weeks after mating. To make this process easier, cows are placed in a restraint system called a race. Although individual headlocking is not necessary, it does not help to keep the cows calm and make the process smoother. A skilled and well-trained team can test up to 60 cows per hour. A healthy calf can weigh anywhere around 50 to 100 IBS, and each size can be compared to a pooch of medium size. The baby will require an extra amount of nutrients, and if not given, the cow will most probably give birth to a frail or an malnourished calf. The first stage of labor, called cervical dilation, is the most difficult and time consuming part of the birthing process. It can last anywhere from 2 to 6 hours, and the cow may appear agitated and uncomfortable during this time. After the cervix has fully dilated, the actual delivery of the calf takes anywhere from 30 minutes to 2 hours. Once the calf is born, the mother will clean it with its tongue to remove any fluids and stimulate breathing. For first time mothers or heifers, labor typically lasts from 30 minutes to 2 to 3 hours. If a cow has been in labor for more than an hour and the water bag has already been seen, it may be necessary to call a veterinarian to assist with the birth. If a calf is not born within a reasonable amount of time, there is a risk of calf becoming stuck or injured during delivery.
Many thanks for staying with us on your first agricultural research television station, ARCN TV. I am Fatima Suleiman saying see you again next time.